Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? BTC Simmer here with you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as per usual. We'll get right to the price before we bust into anything we're doing today. 16,517 US dollars and 22,051 Canadian. Price of BTC, guys. So, one BTC is one BTC. Stack while you can for your future. Alright. Hedge against that inflation. Okay, guys, we are down here in Mexico. Take a little break away from the Twin Otter. We're going to jump in the icon down here. We're going to go from Chetumal International, if I'm saying that right, to, we're going to go over to Cuba. So, flight plan is to go from here. I've tweaked some settings too. I don't know if I'm happy with them or not, so might be playing with that along the way. But for this flight anyways, this is what they are. So up there to Cozumel. That's our first flight, first leg, and then we're going to cross over to Cuba there. So that's where we're going to go. Probably spend a week, maybe 2 weeks down here. Then we'll head back to the UK, jump back in the Twin Otter. But for now, we're flying this icon. Beautiful icon. If you're going to fly it in FSEconomy, it's the American Champion Scout, and just the first livery, default livery works. So if you're trying other ones, you might run into issues. But yeah, so this is a amphibious little sport plane, I guess you would call it. High wing. It flies very well. Tractable gear. 2 passengers. I simulated some cargo for this flight through FSEconomy, but it's not very fast. It's slower even than the Twin Otter, but no big deal. You can land on land or water. We're going to go to Cozumel International. That's where this cargo is going that I got. But yeah, so I've tweaked some settings. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know if I'm happy with them or not. We'll see. Frames are kind of hit and miss right now, so. Alright. Well, shall we get to her? I don't think the doors open on this stock aircraft. Be nice if they did, but yeah. So this thing, I mean, the wings fold up. You can put it on a trailer. All sorts of different things with this aircraft. Designer said something that really throws me off, and I've said it in other videos. It's more like an ATV, all-terrain vehicle, than an aircraft. It just doesn't set well with me, and the reason why is you're you're flying an aircraft through the air. You gotta go by everything else that aviation comes with, and it's not just a, I don't know, dog and pony show, I guess you'd call it. So, but I do like this aircraft. I hope it succeeds. I know they're having a lot of issues with it, prices and everything else, and that makes sense. And I did change this, I thought. I guess not, but yeah, because this one through FSE is Sierra Echo Quebec Bravo Oscar. So bit of a different call sign, but yeah, I mean, other than that, I really do like the icon. It's a fun little airplane to fly. Good for VFR. We booked IFR, but we'll be flying an IFR flight plan. It's I got it here in AirMate. I didn't actually write it down, but let's see, Kevro and Avsim. So Avsim, if you can believe it, that's a waypoint down here. So pretty cool, since that's a flight simulator site, but website for downloads and whatever and info. Okay, well, let's test out the icon, guys. I haven't flown this one on the channel, so I've flown it personally in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and a whole new area. So might be a few minutes messing with GPS and stuff, but it's okay. Let's get to her. Chetumal traffic, November, or Sierra Echo, Quebec, Bravo Oscar. Type icon A5 is taxiing from the ramp. Taxiway Alpha to runway 28. Chetumal traffic. I don't know if I'm saying the pronunciation right or not, but that's okay. I'm having fun, so it's over this way. Put on our taxi lights, might be a good idea. Taxi nav and strobe. Don't have many lights in this little airplane, that's okay. Nice and simple. Take it as a nice simple break from the big old Twin Otter we're used to. Yeah, I'm getting like 45-ish frames right now, and it's just not sitting well with me. I don't know, I changed some settings, followed a guide on YouTube, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. Chetumal traffic, Oscar Bravo, Quebec Bravo Oscar. It's taking off runway 28, departure to the north. Chetumal traffic. I'll get that right one day. Taxis can go off, landing lights can go on. Flaps, we don't need any flaps. Tiny little airplane. Flaps would help with the lift, but no. Well, we are kind of heavy, but I think we'll be okay either way. Alright, put the RPMs up here. Say about 5,000. See, with the high wing, it dips just like the Twin Otter. So we'll gain a few hundred feet and then we'll retract the gear. It's a new thing for me with flying with retractable gear again. It's all FADEC, the engine controls, so don't worry too much about that. Yeah, we're just about touching 500 feet now. Come back on the RPMs. Not exactly sure how to fly this plane, but do our gups check. Gas looks good. Undercarriage, we can lift gear. Props, I guess it's just a gust check. And lights, pumps, everything's okay. Simple airplane to fly. We're up to 1,000 feet now. Flying over beautiful Mexico. Yeah, the frames are suffering, guys. I don't know how the video is going to look, but I might have to tinker with my settings a bit more, so. I'll just take a slight turn to the left here. Just gotta look again at this here, so. How did we end up going the wrong way there? What happened there? Oh, right, runway 28. Yeah, that faces west. That would make sense. This would have been a right turn. Nice little FSEconomy vacation for BTC Simmer. Down in beautiful Mexico. Flying the Icon A5. And we're still gaining altitude in this little airplane. Like I say, guys, I'm just learning how to fly it, really. I've only flown it briefly a few times, but it's a fun little one. It's more like a dashboard's more like a car. I guess the Nissan designer helped design it, or was lead designer or something like that. Let's get that nose up and gain some more altitude here. Yeah, I'm not happy with the frames. I don't know what. Not happy with that guide or anything, so I'll have to go in and mess with some things after this flight. And might look a little better. I don't know. Personally, I don't think so. But she's not a fast airplane, I can tell you that. So you got no VSI in this airplane. You got an angle of attack indicator right here in the center there, top, which is pretty neat. VSIs are always lagging anyways, so. Of course, it is different flying with a flight stick from a yoke, but the bad weather we had last time in Scotland there, it's a nice little treat down here anyway. Hear the FADEC adjusting. And we're nearly touching 3,000 feet here, guys. Didn't set the altimeter, I'm assuming. Because Flight Simulator does it for you. And it did. Completely slipped my mind there. We're still maintaining 70 knots here. And we're at 3,000. We might cruise at 3 instead of 5. Let's do that. How does 3 sound? That's okay. 5,000. Gain some speed here. No, maybe, I don't know. We're gonna go to 5? Let's see. Now we got her up to 4,000, so not bad, not bad. Aha! That's right. I believe this is I think the working title did have the autopilot. This one doesn't. So we're autopilotless, guys. Imagine that. Oh, we hit the freaking default view there. There we go. Get her back up there. I think my settings before looked a lot better. Looks like I'll have to toy with those again. That's okay. No big deal. Well, approaching 5,000, slowly but surely. Bit of a shaky climb up. New airplane, guys, so bear with me a little bit. Tell I didn't do my homework too much. It's Flight Simulator. Might as well enjoy it. There we go, we're going to our planned altitude of 5,000. Off a little on the RPMs. Let's go down to 45 and see how that meshes with us here. Leveling off here. Alright guys, I will catch you on the other side. Always exciting to fly something new. And somewhere new. At the same time, it kind of puts you in a tricky spot. You don't know the aircraft, you don't know the terrain, you don't know a lot of anything, so it's actually best to do in Flight Simulator. So I got 3.9 on my gauge here. Definitely feels a lot closer, but... And we can see the threshold of 523 over that way. Other side of the pillar there. So we'll let off the throttle a little bit. there, 523. I mean, with no wind, we could have just straight in there, but why not have some fun, eh? We'll go 2 mile and we'll get my reading here. I drop another few hundred feet here. Did I tune my altimeter? That's the big question. Alright, we'll set up. This is pure visual. I got no compass aids or anything, so bear with me again, guys. However, it is a fairly simple aircraft to fly, so I shouldn't have any problems. Cozumel traffic, Quebec, Bravo, Oscar is downwind runway 30. Cozumel traffic. Obviously made for airliners. We gotta remember the gear. Gotta remember the landing gear. That can definitely be the kicker here. So just a standard pattern here, guys. Make our turn when we make our turn. Let's do our gups check now. We can go ahead. Gas looks good. Undercarriage. We can go ahead and drop that now so don't forget. Switches, lights are on. Fuel is on. Flaps, fine for now. Gear will cause some drag, which is fine. Probably go ahead and make that turn, our base turn. And throw on 15 degrees there. Cozumel traffic, Quebec Bravo Oscar is final, runway 30. Visual to land, full stop. Oh, that's a tight little U-turn there. Oh, much too fast. Go with our final flap setting there. Coming in a little hot here. That's okay. Pitch that nose up and bleed off some of the airspeed there. And pitch it up again. We'll probably make ourselves halfway down the runway at this point. No, not quite. Gear is down, double check that. There we go. Get rid of the flaps. So it looks like we can taxi off of here, which will be Echo. I use AirMate for all my airports I go to. Whoa, try to slow her down there. Good app, iPhone, Android. Turn off the landing lights, turn on the taxi lights. Cozumel traffic, Quebec Bravo Oscar is clear of the active, taxiing to the apron via Echo Foxtrot, Cozumel. Well, there's something different. A little flight and an icon in Mexico. Look at the trees. We got palm trees. And we'll taxi right up here and shut her down somewhere here. Let's stay right here. That's fine. That's fine for me. Alright, put the parking brake on there. There we go, FSE loaded fine. I don't know what the shutdown procedure is for this aircraft, but let's go with our gut here. So we'll go power up a touch here for a few seconds. Oh, it's not a turboprop. It's all FADEC. These airplanes are all simple FADEC. They're very, very easy to fly. Yeah, I guess it would just be turning off the fuel. Then your masters. That's pretty much about it. Making sure all your lights and stuff are off. That's it, guys. It's a simple airplane. Give it a try in Flight Simulator if you haven't. You definitely have a lot of fun. And again, like I say, it's very, very easy to fly. So our showcases put us all over the place here. There you are on an empty Cozumel. Alright, let's have a look around. Yeah, I'm not happy with the settings I was messing with. I kind of think I messed it up a little bit too much, changed a bit too much, but I don't know. Anyways, guys, appreciate you flying with me today, and we'll see you on the next one. We'll be heading over to Cuba. See if we can get some scenery off of TO, flightsim.to. If not, we'll enjoy the stock scenery. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and stack them sats. We will see you all again. Thank you.